Hello, it's me, Raina, your friendly neighborhood witch of what the funky hair. Got some serious, it is what it is, I suppose. So, the best thing about really, really bad paintings is getting to paint over them. I take great joy, especially that one. That was really, really, in Shelee's vernacular, fugly. Super fugly. Okay, black pillow paint, that is Onyx by ColorPlace. First color, Dioxazine Purple. This is Liquitex Basics. I have added a little bit of black acrylic ink to up its dark factor. Yeah, I want it nice and dark to blend right into the black. Actually, it's just it's subtle. I actually do occasionally enjoy subtlety. Brilliant Blue by Artist Loft. This is opaque. It's not real easy to find a deep blue that's opaque. This works. Now we get into Piggies. Sapphire, deep blue, yes, much like the jewel. Constellation, blue violet. So far, this is my favorite color. Well, that and Mermaid, these two together. Also happen to be my logo colors. Yeah, I like them, a little bit partial. Mermaid. Another favorite. Sea Glass, another newcomer. I love this one too. This one though, I keep wanting to eat, so I should not do that. And these three together, how do you beat that? I don't think you do. Glisten, Interference. I believe that this is the blue-green Interference, but I have been wrong before. Imagine that. I'm probably wrong again, but yes, the color is Glisten, so just look it up by the color. Lily Pad, Electric Green, because we all know I love electric green. One more layer of Brilliant Blue to go under my cell activator, since you don't want to put cell activator directly on top of pigments if you want well-defined cells. There's some caveats to that always, but in general you want an opaque tube paint under your cell activator and over your piggies. Speaking of cell activator, we are using two colors today. Gold and teal. I don't know, up, down, you get the point. This stuff is actually really heavy body, so you want to use a little more Floetrol than usual to get it to the point that you want. And then Atelier, somebody just please tell me how to pronounce this so I stop looking like such an asshole on camera. Anyway, this is the Gold Fine, and it is fine, baby. Let me tell you, it whips up into this marshmallow fluff. I must be hungry. Anyway, this stuff is the best if you want a gold cell activator. It works like a champ every time. I haven't used the other colors yet, but I've bought them, so you know that's coming. All right, so blow it out, as usual. Let me talk a little bit more about paints, I suppose, because you've all seen me blow it before. And you'll see me blow it again. And you'll see me spin it. That's what I do. I blow it, and I spin it, and I tilt it. Same as you. Same as all of us. We're all in this together, okay, Bloomer? Anyway, so let's talk about colors. So Diox Purple. In almost every version I've seen this is opaque, and you want, if you want peacock cells, you want opaque on the bottom, and that's going to give everything the best base upon which to bloom. It's the bud. Boy, that was a bad analogy. I should probably cut that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave it in there because I don't have a lot of time to edit tonight, and I think you enjoy my hilarity sometimes, if you want to call it hilarity, and not thinking, boy, this chick needs a straitjacket. Okay, this too. As I said earlier, it is hard to get a really good opaque blue, but this stuff works great. It's thick, but that's kind of good because if I want to darken it up a little bit, I can put a little bit of black ink in it. I can maybe put a little bit of green ink in it. If I'm going teal, I can put in some white. If I want to lighten it a little bit, I probably need a lot of white because it's pretty thick and inks are pretty thin. I'd add white tube paint. Yeah, I would do that. Or some iridescent mixing white, something that you can get also by Artist Loft if you have a Michaels or can order from Michaels online. The pigments I use, though I started, of course, with Jacquard Prolix, and I've used some ColorArt too. I just have a particular fondness for this Little Piggy. I think they work great. I love the colors, and I always get amazing results from them. So those are mixed with a pouring medium that is made from untinted base paint and water-based varnish. So there's a lot of different untinted base paints and varnishes you can use. I am fortunate enough to still have a little bit of the OG HGTV Sherwin Williams stuff that was like liquid gold, and JoSonja, and triple thick Varathane. I'm still rocking that. Go ahead, send me hate mail. Throw tomatoes. I know, like, I'm the chick hoarding the HGTV stuff. I'm bad. Yeah. I never said I was a good witch, just the kind that hoards house paint. And I'm a house paint hoarding witch. You know, it could be worse. So you mix that, you get a good consistency. A lot of people say like warm honey. It's a little vague. Some people like theirs thicker and some people like theirs thinner. All I can say is experiment until you find what you like, because you are going to like something other than I like. And that's what makes the world go round. Sexy stuff, I know. So again, if I want to make true peacock cells, which I did not in this painting, because like I said, I really wanted to go a little bonkers on the pigment side. If I wanted true peacock cells, I would have layered in between a cup, you know, maybe 2 pigments, tube paint, 2 pigments, tube paint, another pigment, tube paint, just to really get that to work. Boy, that was eloquent, wasn't it? Anyway, you can use opaque best on very bottom and very top, and then you can use semi-transparent or transparent, translucent paints throughout the layers to get a pretty good result from that. Now that I'm done being silly, I can certainly explain more if you want. Leave a note in the comments if anything I'm saying is just totally like, huh? I am using the SheleeArt technique. I do have a coupon code below if you want to sign up for the class. I hear it's being totally revamped soon, so you might want to get in before everything changes. Not that you'll save a little money if you sign up before the big change. Let me put it that way. So if you want to get in while the getting's good, I mean, the getting will always be good because we're a bunch of mad scientists and we have a lot of fun. But if you want to get in while it's still a little less expensive, now's the time. I've got 15% off linked below. The recipes are out online. You can find them anywhere, but the benefit is learning the techniques, doing the Bloom lives in the Facebook group, and then having the expertise of like all of the people who are super pros at this helping you out all the time. It is good shiz. Where are we in this painting? I'm spinning. I'm talking and I'm spinning. I'm probably being crazy, but that's okay. Let's see here. Let me tell you what I can tell you tonight that I haven't maybe told you before. You see me blowing. It's just a pen. Take the innards out. You know, obviously not all pens will work for this, but yeah, if your pen dies, just see if you can take it apart, and there you have. Like, here's another one. They chronically, you know, they get covered in paint, and then I get paint all over my mouth, and it's hilarious, and I look like I'm painting a big, like, smoking a big paint cigarette. How weird would that be if you, like, inhaled and you just got a giant mouthful of paint? That'd be nasty. Okay, what else can I show you in my weird, creepy art layer? Aha, more fun tricks. My paint cups. Here's one that doesn't look like total garbage. It's still in use. You know, just 2-ounce Jello shots. I don't reuse them. I think it's just too much of a hassle to try to get all of the dried paint out. So I keep the old ones, I flip them upside down, and I glue them to like the undersides of my tiles when I paint. And I can put this right on my silicone surface, and when I spin and everything, it doesn't like fly all over the place, which is amazingly cool. And then when I'm done spinning, I can literally just, you know, and set it someplace and it drips, but here it is on its stand. Man, innovation. I tell you what, hot glue in a Jello shot cup, you could rule the world. I feel like showing you my cake spinner, but it's under like a pile of shit right now and I really don't feel like taking that off. So maybe in a future episode I will show you what cake spinner I use and I won't be quite so weird about it. Though it's me, I will always be weird about it. If I can make it weird, I will, I promise. So, all right. Toothpicks are another very useful tool. A tool pick, a toothpick, a tooth tool pick. Fuck. I use them like crazy. I always have toothpicks nearby. I always have an X-Acto knife nearby. I always have a couple of different painting spatulas. I've got like these plastic ones that I obviously don't clean. I mean, who cares? I mean, I clean the part that counts. You know, I try to peel the paint off before I use it. I've always got paper towels. I've always got a bottle of water. You just never know when you need that. Here it is dry. I have not yet sealed this. I'm thinking resin. I may or may not. I'm also kind of thinking about going in these black places and putting on some of my trusty black 3.0. This is the world's blackest black and it's ultra matte. Now you can paint it and then paint a gloss varnish over it and it's still super, super black. It's just not as black as it would be if you didn't have something shiny over it. But it's still really black and it's blacker than this and I think that that would be cool. So I might hand paint that in. We'll see. I tell you I'm going to do a lot of things that I never do. So I mean, did for that. All right. What else can I show you? Chaos and entropy. Blow torches. I'll see you next time. I'll be here. I'll still be crazy and you're probably still going to be watching me, aren't you? Take you in for a close-up on this one. It's called Cosmic Crab. My husband actually named that for me. Thanks, John. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll get back to something chaotic again next week, won't we? Ciao. All right, kids, here it is dry. So the cells are real fine detail, and I think that is coming from using two different cell activators that are a little different in viscosity. Oh boy, isn't that pretty? I sound like the weirdest infomercial person on the face of the planet sometimes. Catch that shimmer. Yeah, baby. That dimpling you see is actually from the super icky failed painting underneath this one. Rest in pieces. Okay, there's some shimmer over the black. There's some more. God, there was this really awesome place. I gotta find it for you. Right here. Look at that sea glass over the black. God, it's pretty. Get you some if you don't already. Get you some Cosmic Crab. Okay, bye.